ready to cheat on her fiance with Jim, having an office romance, had a work husband situation going on. Pretty mad, a little bit mad about that. What is up, my brethren? This is HeckleTV. I am Matt Black.
I'm sorry.
Thank you for coming back.
What?
Over the last 3 years with no new videos, people are still watching my videos and commenting on my videos. I am so thankful for you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That's all that I can think to say right now is thank you.
So without further ado, let's jump into some of the things that you've been saying over the last few minutes, days, weeks, years.
Okay.
Do it.
I posted some videos about the death of Bob Saget, and I frankly am shocked at how many of you lean very, very heavily into the conspiracy theories.
Wow.
Duplicity fraud. James Woods is the host actor for Stephen Colbert, the hidden son of Robert De Niro. I got that from a reliable source. My take on Bob Saget is that he is really James Woods and therefore is a fake death. Let's break this down. What is duplicity fraud?
What the f*** is that?
Concealment of truth. I guess they're saying that his death was not an accident. What is James Wood as the host actor? What is a host actor? What are you talking about?
Mega doo-doo.
Yes, the hidden son of Robert De Niro. Are they saying that James Wood is the ones?
And did I catch a niner in there?
James Woods is the hidden son of Robert De Niro? Or are they saying Stephen Colbert is the hidden son?
I award you no points.
And got that from a reliable source. They don't quote that reliable source. Bob Saget is really James Woods.
I have exorcised the demon.
Moving on. The last part scared me, and also it would make sense if Kelly Rizzo did it. A lot of people point their finger at Kelly Rizzo because of that whole podcast thing, and Bob was making a joke about how she liked The Godfather.
So I don't have long to live. These are your favorites. I'm going to be found dead in bed.
You better watch out.
I don't see it myself. The last part scared me. I think the last part I implicated Carrot Top, so that scared me too. This one gets pretty deep into the conspiracy theory realm. I think it very strange that Bob Saget, Gilbert Gottfried, and Louis Anderson appeared on a podcast together, insulting many Hollywood people, and 6 months later, all three were... Were all three of these people deleted because of the things they had to say about the people in Hollywood? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below.
Brick killed a guy.
Todd Allen. Todd Allen was Bob Saget's roommate. And didn't he live with his wife? Like, who was Todd Allen? Maybe it's been scrubbed from the internet.
First rule of Fight Club is...
One of my favorite comments from a year ago. Extra Large Hoodie said, one of the worst videos I ever seen. Definitely one of the worst videos I ever been made. Worser videos than that. Not ever, not never, my eyes be seen. Well, Extra Large Hoodie, I'm in the process of making some new content, so you ain't seen They're about to be done worser. The worserest you've ever seen.
I don't like the sound of that.
Now we're on to the Jack Frost movie that I made. It was a very polarizing video.
Dad?
Yeah.
Most people disagreed with me on. Nobody had the same viewpoint that I did. If you have not seen Jack Frost, it's a movie with Michael Keaton where he passes away, drives off of a cliff, and never sees his family again. Except he does. He's reincarnated somehow a year later as a snowman in his ex-wife and kids' front yard. It's intended to be a sweet, heartwarming film. And it does hit those notes. I started thinking about it from the perspective of Kelly Preston's character, and I thought, how weird to be moving on with your life.
You're weird.
A year or more later, your ex-husband just shows up in your yard, just hides in your yard as a snowman, pretending to be a snowman, and then watches you. And it's a little bit weird. I mean, what if she had started dating somebody? I don't know. Did she bang the snowman? Did did he use the carrot, the stick arms? How does that work? It gets weird real fast if you think about it too much. Dominic Donatoga. Everybody please listen to me, listen up. I also love this movie, but I also really enjoyed watching this video. It's okay if we don't agree with him or others, gang, because it doesn't change anything for us. But I also want to say that I myself at least have really enjoyed watching this video because I happen to think that he's very funny, and thank you so much, Dominic. I appreciate that. And I watch anything related to this movie. It doesn't matter to me if it's positive or negative. And the guy is only telling us what he thinks and feels about the movie. I think you hit the nail on the head there. I was just having a little bit of fun with it. My mom also loves that movie. Everybody that I know loves that movie. I get it. But beware that if your spouse dies, they may come back as a snowman years later and be watching you in the nude with your new person. So that's all.
Oh, Gabby.
Now we're on to one of your favorite videos. This is also one that got a lot of hate, but also had a number of people agree with me. It's one that I was just having a little bit of fun with. This is the episode of The Office where Kathy lays it on thick trying to get with Jim. I read that in the original script for the episode, Jim's character did actually cheat on Pam.
Pam is kind of a bitch.
And the writers wanted to kind of throw a curveball into the whole Jimmy and Pammy situation, give a little edge, a little twist to the show. And John Krasinski said he didn't want to do it, that he wouldn't do it, and that in his mind, Jim wouldn't cheat on Pam.
Kathy, it's been great. Fun.
I took that concept, had a little fun with it, supposing that actually did happen, but it was not caught on camera. Did you guys have a response to that?
It's about to get all stupid up in here!
People love their Jimbo and Pammies, and they didn't like the idea that could ever happen, that would ever happen. But the boy 1625 said, yeah, he def knocked Kathy's boots. I would too.
I'm gonna tell Jim to go himself.
At Time B, Tim Ebb. Maybe it's Tim Ebb. He definitely did. All these women who watch The Office live in fantasy land. Even Stanley comes in and says it gets easier to Jim, showing he did it already. He's known to have mistresses throughout the entire series of the show. Yeah, I think there's a couple of moments where Stanley talks to him about that and kind of implies that had already been going on, and I should have put that in my video. I love these moronic takes. Makes me feel like a effing genius. People take James and Pamela's relationship very, very seriously and very personally. A lot of people meet people at work, and I think they see themselves in Jim and Pam, and so they can't allow anything other than the world, like the last guy said, the fantasy world that exists in their head about that relationship, the things about themselves, their situations that they project onto that relationship. They can't see that as being anything other than what they want it to be. They think that I'm a moron. And you know what? You're right. Mila Ishiri. I absolutely agree. And even if nothing happened, he did not handle it the way a loyal husband should. Excellent point. Why did he even let Kathy in his room to begin with?
Maintenance is working on it. Can I hang out here?
Yeah, I'm just watching basketball.
Okay.
A married man, a happily married man, doesn't let a woman in her pajamas into his hotel room. So what's up, Jimbo? I see you. Pa, pa, pa. This is a really good and interesting point of view. I absolutely agree. Subscribe to your channel. Hey, look at that. And that is a good idea. If you like what I'm doing here, or even if you hate it and you want to hate watch, do that too. Subscribe, hit the bell, all notifications. You want those. Once you're already here now, we're invested. This is intimacy at its finest. Joan Patricia Norma, that keeps going. I think Jim cheated. And if yes, I flirted with this no, he never thing for a while. But in one of the episodes when they go to open a Sabre store in Florida, Jim quoted, all my life, I swear I would never want to end up like Stanley. Now I'm wondering if I even have what it takes. This was a good point. Why would he even be thinking about that? Why would he even be considering that? Why could Kathy try to cheat in front of cameras? I think he means, why would Kathy try to cheat in front of the cameras? The answer is right in front of you. If you're into somebody and you want to be with them and they're with somebody else, what is the best way to get with them? Break up their marriage, right? The easiest way that Pam is going to find out that he cheated is by doing it on camera, right? Bada bing, bada boom. Those things might have been vestiges of the original script where he did actually cheat. Jose Monteverde says, Pam sucks for so many reasons. Karen and Jim forever. Pam was kind of shady. She was like ready to cheat on her fiance with Jim, having an office romance, had a work husband situation going on. I don't know. I think it's funny and fascinating and interesting to look at this kind of stuff. I like it. Great personality. Thanks for sharing. Thank you. And you know what? You have a nice personality too. Wonderful personality. I think you're very smart and covered this the best I've seen yet. I appreciate that a lot. I did the best that I could to try to cover it fairly and evenly. Paul McKee 29. Good work. 100. This was a video I made about how to handle your first open mic and what to do kind of leading up to your first open mic. If it is something that you want to do starting stand up, by all means, am I the definitive word on that? Or no, that's just me sharing my experience after having done stand-up for the better part of a decade. If you're interested in that kind of thing and want to know about it, go check out that video. I think that's the big thing. A lot of people don't know how to get started.
You know, it's called science, and all of a sudden something's better.
So Shimmy Bobo 77 says there's only one reason you wouldn't release the list, but I don't think it was leverage. I think it was to actually get his hands on it, make it disappear. In the video, I make the point that I thought that Trump was kind of using the list as leverage to get political support and funds for his campaign, and they think it was actually to get his hands on it, make it disappear. I think that's a valid point. Maybe he was trying to get his hands on the list so that he could delete his name off of it, or maybe just delete the list in general. Very Stable Genius says, he most definitely is, and where have you been? Thank you for commenting. Thank you for asking. I have been here. And I'm excited to get back into it, and I'm sorry that I was away for a period of time. I hope that never happens again, because I love making videos. I love responding to your guys' comments. I love hearing your feedback and your thoughts on my dumb ideas and the dumb things that come out of my mouth. And it's not lost on me that I am so fortunate that anybody comments on my videos at all. Like, I'm just a tiny idiot in this little corner of YouTube, and I can't believe that anybody watched my videos in the first place, is still watching them, and cares enough to comment. I hope you guys stick around for my next video and the videos that come after that. Yeah. This is the end of the video. Like and subscribe. Bye-bye. Duckface isn't in anymore. Hasn't been for a long time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I apologize. I'm so sorry. Kisses. Nah. Nah. Oh. Yeah. You know, I was pulling the most recent ones. I didn't realize I pulled so many. There are a lot that disagree with me, but it looks like I cherry picked ones, the only ones that agreed with me. I didn't